Good evening.
This is a special presentation. We have a tenor in our midst, and his name is Vincenzo Rossi. And I'll tell you what, he's not even Veneziano, he's Abruzzese. But on top of that, he's going to sing a song, a Calabrese song in Calabrese. Ti metti all'acqua che lavavi, oi lì, oi là, e non me corre si ubriaca d'amori, oi lì, oi là, mentre li panni alla si palambravi, oi lì, oi là, io te lo vai lo meglio muccaturi, oi lì, oi là, Calabrisella mia, Calabrisella mia, Calabrisella mia, facimmo amore, la, sta Calabrisella morire mi fa, la, sta Calabrisella morire mi fa. Prima dicisti sì, ora non vuoi, oi oi là, e dimmi di chi ti spagni, oh bella meu, oi là, e se ti spagni di la gente toia, oi là, io ti piglio in braccio e non te poso mai, oi là, Calabrisella mia, Calabrisella mia, Calabrisella mia, facimmo amore, la, sta Calabrisella morire mi fa, la, sta Calabrisella morire mi fa. Dintorno i giardini rosianche, oi là, e scocciano un pana festa di colori, oi là, e tra le rose la più bella manca, oi là, sciato dell'armonia, sciuri d'amori, oi là, Calabria.
lasciar l'amore. La, sta calabrisella morire mi fa. La, sta calabrisella morire mi fa.
Thank you very much. I think there is one other song that you guys need to practice during the year in preparation for September, and that will be the Carlton theme song. By way of introduction with Bernie Crimmins, just to I want to set the scene about Bernie's background. He's obviously a doctor, and for a long time he was a club doctor at the Hawthorn Football Club. Back in the days when football was a fairly brutal sport, back in the 80s. So you had people running around like Brereton, Dippy Domenico, Chris New, Langford, Ayres. So very strong, the strongest men, the biggest men, the fastest men, the toughest men. And yet Bernie saw something with men even in those days, that there was a gap with their health and well-being, which was the mental health. So he's made it a passion of his for a very, very long time. He's been awarded an OAM on Queen's Birthday Honours. But his greatest feather in his cap is creating the world's greatest football club across the road at Marsland, the Super Rules, the Marsland Bald Eagles, which play every second Sunday. So, and Bernie's recruiting policy was getting 35-plus-year-olds into his doctor's suite and just a few leading questions about their football background, and then he'd get them down on a Sunday morning and training football, and before they know it, their bodies are all bashed up and bruised every second week on the main oval at Marsland, which the Super Rules will be only one of two teams that were allowed to play on that, being the Marsland Seniors from the school and the Bald Eagles. So I don't want to take too much more of Bernie's time. It's an honour to have you talking to us, Bernie, and making time for us all. I've heard you speak quite a few times. You've got some wonderful pieces of advice. So over to you.
Thank you for that, Dale. Very hard act to follow, you, the singers. I've got, as probably Rennie knows, I've got Italian roots with my brother-in-law lives in Italy, up in Friuli. Tacento. And we go there every couple of years, but unfortunately I haven't been able to get up there, so it's great to hear that sort of music. So great to have everyone here. You probably all want me to talk about everything under the sun. I can't. I haven't got enough time to sort of do all that. But what I've done is I've concentrated on the heart side of things, mainly because since poor old Warnie fell over, I reckon I've had about 50,000 phone calls and wives pushing husbands in to go and get checkups and stuff like that. So, and often what happens out of something that is pretty sad, a lot of good comes out of it. That happens, then I won't be able to tell my prostate cancer. I'll say I saw Dale come up to me for his digital record. So
You wanted a second opinion, though.
yeah, I know. So we're about to do the digital. What I normally say, get up on the bench, bring your knees right up to your chest. So Dale's done that. Pull the backs down and expose it, and I was about to do it and I said, stopped and said, Dale, look, got to tell you one thing, right? As my finger enters your anus, an erection might occur. And Dale was very nervous about that. Yeah, he was very nervous because he actually had it done before. He said, oh no, Buddha, no. I had it done before, nothing like that happened. And I put my hand on his shoulder and said, Dale, I wasn't talking about you. Yeah.